Hey y'all, it's Abundant Empress Tarot back to do another reading. Hold on, what's going on with the camera? Alright, Spirit, what does my collective need to know, understand? What do they need to be reminded of? The law of attraction. Embody the highest version of yourself. Some of y'all are trying to call something in, bring something in. And y'all got to be more intentional with it. The law of y'all read the word, y'all see it, right? Individualization. Ooh, why was that so rough for me? Excuse me. Shine your what the hell? Shine your unique light bright. Some of y'all have forgotten who you are or scared to be yourself. Scared to stand out. Some of y'all already can't. You stand out without even trying. That's for some of y'all. So happy y'all. Y'all are scared to be an individual, or scared to stand in your light, scared to stand in your power, or apprehensive of doing so. The other half of you don't give a damn about what nobody else think. You are going to stand in your power, stand in who you are, and let your uniqueness shine regardless. And some of y'all have even been, for the ones who are apprehensive, some of y'all have been told to conform, to fall in line with what everyone else is doing, whether it's society or your family or what your friends are doing, your friend group, the whole nine. Shine your unique light bright, though. And whatever you're trying to call in, whatever you're trying to attract, it requires you to be an individual. It requires you to be your true and authentic self. And some of y'all are complaining with this law of intention. I just realized that says give up complaining. Some of y'all are complaining about why things aren't working in your life. And it's because, for some of y'all are not being an individual. Or y'all are not, like attracts like, right? So if you are in this complaining, miserable energy, whether you mean to be or not, you're going to continue to attract what you're complaining about, what you're aggravated about. Does that make sense? I hope I conveyed that correctly. If you're tired of effed up relationships, but you haven't done anything to fix that, you're going to continue to attract effed up relationships. That makes sense? If you haven't even changed your mindset, stop dealing with those people to raise your vibrations, you're going to continue to attract that nonsense. You keep giving in, you keep feeding. Whatever you feed, that's what's going to continue to grow. Whatever you focus on, that's what's going to continue to grow. For some of y'all. Okay, interesting. If this is reading is resonating thus far, please hit the like button. It's a wonderful donation to my channel. Thank you. Clarify what is this law of attraction for my collective, for whoever this resonates with. Some of y'all can no longer ignore the fact that something has to give in order for you to evolve, grow. Because when this is upright, you get complacent, you're bored, you're discontent about your situation. Some of y'all have figured that out and are figuring out how to attract what you truly seek and what you need to do in order to attract that into your life. Make sense? Yes, the death to the old you. You're dying to, some of y'all are dying to yourself. You're dying to your old habits. You're dying to your old ways. Y'all are being intentional with this law of attention card. in your moves. Some of y'all have truly realized that. You know something has to die in order to bring in something new. Something has to end in order to bring something new. And sometimes some of y'all is your ego. Some of y'all are experiencing an ego death right now. Knight of Wands. If y'all are dealing with the Knight of Wands energy, or you might be in the Knight of Wands energy, if some of y'all are saying you want a stable relationship and you're dealing with somebody who's in the Knight of Wands energy, who's in and out, y'all are saying y'all are deading this. You don't want this anymore. Instead of complaining about this Knight of Wands who keeps coming in and out of your life, giving you false promises and all of this, and there's false startups, you're like, I don't want to deal with this no more. Y'all have leveled up in that regard. You stop complaining about, oh, he won't do this, or he or she won't do this, and they do this and that and the third, and they won't. They're inconsistent, the whole nine. Y'all have finally realized, let me just stop. This is what I want. I want something more stable. I don't want to be juggled. So it's a death to this. It's an ending with this Knight of Wands. Or, on the flip side, y'all are viewing things in a way rather quickly. Or this, whatever you're trying to attract is coming into you quickly as well. Or this death and rebirth is happening rather quickly. You know your lives, I don't. So if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you. Wherever it lands. Clarify this law of intention with a give up complaining. For some of y'all, the complaining without any resolutions, any solutions, that's what complaining is. It's basically venting, but refusing to come up with solutions for the problem. So some of y'all are forever in this perpetual state of loss. Interesting. Or you're losing because you're not being intentional with what you say you want. Your mouth and heart are not in alignment, and your mind. None of it's in alignment. So it's time to take a leap of faith and be more intentional with where you're trying to go. If you're trying to buy a house, you're tired of renting, you better, you feel like you're losing a whole bunch of money in your investments, whatever you're investing in, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. You're complaining about where you live. You're complaining about your relationships. You're complaining about your job situation, your living situation, who your roommate is, who you live with, but you're not doing nothing else. So you're staying in this Five of Pentacles energy. But taking a leap of faith and being more intentional. You know what? I need a new job. Oh, you know what? I need a new career. You know what? I can't live in this state. Okay, I didn't mean it like that, but in this particular state, if that is where you're at, where you can't live in this particular environment anymore. Some of y'all, that's where y'all are at. So the divine is saying take a leap of faith. Some of y'all are taking a leap of faith, and others of you need to take a leap of faith. Stop complaining, come up with solutions. Stop complaining and start doing the work to get to the next level of what you want. Figure out what you want to attract. Figure out what you want to stop attracting. But the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and what I just said is the damn truth. You hear me? Some of y'all are realizing the truth of a matter, the truth of a situation. The truth of this Knight of Wands, the truth of where you are at, the truth of what you've lost, the truth of what needs to die, the truth that you need to take a leap of faith, the truth that you need to stand on your own and let your light shine. Wherever you fall in this reading, that's where you're supposed to be. And the truth of how you got into a situation, how you got into this loss in this Five of Pentacles state. How did you end up in the cold? Some of y'all have to really realize what that truth is. The truth is that you can't keep going in the same direction that you were in. So something got to die. connection might have to die. A relationship might have to die. Because this is for my folk who are complaining and not being intentional with where you want to be in life. Some of y'all have not made any changes in the last 5 years. I don't know where that came from. Get that 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles are ears. Some of y'all have not made no moves in the last 5 years. Your life still looks the same as it did 5 years prior to COVID. You're still in that lack. Now, I know the economy is a hot mess right now, but some of y'all have not made not near a move. Nothing has truly changed at all. And this divine is saying it's time for a change. You've been at that job for 5 years. You've been in that relationship for 5 years. You've been fighting with somebody for 5 years. You've been living in a situation for 5 years. It's time for a change with this 5 of Pentacles. It no longer serves you. You might have been in this depression or anxiety for the last 5 years. I don't know your lives, you do. You might have been dealing with this Knight of Wands energy for the last 5 years. God bless you. No judgment from me. We are all on different paths and on different levels. And I've been there, especially in my early 20s, dealing with somebody who was constantly in and out. Hoping something would change, but nothing changed even after dealing with them for 5 years. After a while, my hope is dead. And that's where some of y'all are at. Tired or worried about what's going on with this Knight of Wands. Like, why won't he see me? Why won't he or she see me? Why won't they change? Why won't they? You've been saying that for the last 5 years. For some of y'all, I can't get off for 5 years. So whatever happened in the last 5 years. Back in like 2018-ish, maybe 2017-ish. Or it's coming up on 5 years. I don't know your lives. I'm just reading cards, honey, and whatever's drops is this will drop. Don't just sit there and be like, oh my God. Oh, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Come on, wait a minute. The frick does this mean? Hold on. Some of y'all might have a King of Cups, King of Pentacles coming your way that is completely different from this Knight of Wands energy you've been dealing with for the last 5 years. He could be an earth sign. We got, what is he, like a Capricorn, Taurus, and King of Cups. That's a Cancerine, Pisces. Either way, honey, there's something better coming in instead of that Knight of Wands. That's for some of y'all. But y'all have to be intentional if this is what you want. And if this is not a masculine, it's just, this is what y'all want. Y'all want emotional stability. Y'all want financial stability. Y'all, and some of y'all are in that state of attracting this. You're being intentional. You're saying, I'm not dealing with this. This is what I want. And then you're raising your vibrations and what you need to do in order to attract this in. This King of Cups and King of Pentacles, I feel like this is the same person. Or, like I said, it's y'all. Take it how it resonates. They're bringing in an offer that will allow you to take a leap of faith. Whoever this is, these kings are, they see the light in you. This can also be a boss or something like that. Or they're going to come and assist you. This is what y'all want. This 10 of Cups. But y'all not getting it. And some of y'all got to be a little bit more intentional in your moves. Some of y'all, with this law of being an individual, because I can't say the other word. Some of y'all are following in the footsteps. This 10 of Cups as what your family has done. A lot of your family has dealt with this Knight of Wands energy, with this staying in lack for a long time. whether romantically, financially, emotionally, the whole nine. They're in a constant, perpetual state of lack and scarcity and depression. Some of y'all are seeing the truth of that. This reading going all over the place, honey. I'm about to be done. And y'all are putting them into it. Y'all want to attract something different. And y'all taking a leap of faith to do that. Y'all are standing, y'all want to stand out. Y'all want to be different from the crowd, different from your family, different from what they are experiencing. You want this. Quiet as it's kept, so does the women in your family want this too. Or the men, whatever. I don't know your lives. Or the women in the family wanted their man to be more loving, more stable. But they ain't never got that. They didn't even get the King of Wands. They got the Knight. They got Knights. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. That's for some of y'all. This, whatever resonates with you, like the video. Please and thank you. Because this one left. What? But that just popped out. Some of y'all are curious about something new. Somebody's might be curious because of you. You're making a judgment call. And you are waiting for your ships to come in. Hopefully y'all keeping up, because I'm about to end this. Some of y'all have a new expectation, or some back to what I was saying back when I said some of y'all in y'all family always wanted this King of Cups and King of Pentacles. Some of them were expecting whoever they was linked up with, married to, whatever. I don't know your lives, but the King of Pentacles is a husband material. He is. And the King of Cups is father material. Okay. Just FYI. So if they wanted their significant other to be like in this energy, and they never was, this expectation that they had the expectation. Sometimes your expectations are just on the wrong person. Nothing wrong with your expectation. You're just expecting it from the wrong person. You're expecting it from a knight and a page. Because some of y'all, this is a job. You're expecting stability from a job, and they gave you all they got. There's nothing else coming from this stream of income. There's nothing else coming from this apartment or your living situation. There's nothing coming from this situationship. There's nothing else coming from this relationship. I don't know your lives. Pick which one ever. It could be all of them, or it could be one of them, or two. Your expectations don't line up with where your life is. Y'all are not intentional. That's what the other card said in the beginning. Law of intention. The law of attraction. And y'all making a judgment call. This is a lot of major arcana. This is a big ass change for y'all. You know, if y'all want to see a level up, y'all going to have to make some serious changes. Leave a lot of things behind. And invest in something new. Invest in what you just say you truly want. As I was saying, y'all got to make a judgment call. Any final messages, any words of advice? So I got to get up out of here. Got somewhere to be, honey. Got to go. Anything else? I didn't know this was going to be 20 minutes. Wait a minute. Y'all are protected in this whole thing. As you're raising your vibrations, as you're leaving certain things behind, as these changes are happening in your life, as you're healing through certain things, as you're taking this leap of faith, y'all are being divinely protected the entire time. Somebody might be spying on you too with the Page of Swords, but I ain't got time to get into it. I gotta go. We already have 20 minutes. And if they spying, let them spy. Let them enjoy the shot, okay? They only got a little bit of information in the first goddamn place about you. They don't even know what the hell is going on. Or somebody else is curious. But like I said, F that Page of Swords. But if that's you in this energy, or if this is one of these King of Cups or King of Pentacles that you've piqued their interest in, then that's a different story. I don't know, I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff that's just jumping out. So, like I said, ask for some guidance, ask for some prayer with the ask and receive. Y'all are divinely protected. Ask your angels. The angels are encamped about y'all. Ask for guidance, because a lot of y'all, this is new territory that you're going into. This is new truth that you're realizing. So ask for some guidance. Ain't nothing wrong with that, honey. Final messages. We're going to do let go. Let go. And then I'm out of here. Let go deck. Final messages for my collective, whoever this resonates with. Stand in a garden and be thought-free just for a moment. Some of y'all need to take a step back and reevaluate. Is your expectations in alignment with what you're trying to attract, what you want? Are the words you're feeding yourself in alignment? Are you being intentional with where you're trying to go? Are you being yourself? Are you being an individual? Are you letting yourself be light? Are you letting your light shine bright? Are you being your unique self? Are you being true to yourself? Are you being authentic? Some of y'all got a lot. Some of y'all already figured this out, and this is just confirmation. Some of y'all are realizing this the whole night. I don't know your laughs. A river of love flows through you when you let go. Okay. A river of love flows through you when you let go. Some of y'all gotta let a lot of stuff go. Old ways of thinking, old thought processes, old ways of doing things. Some of y'all have been conditioned in struggle love. In struggle, period. And ain't nobody got time for that. If you don't release the arrow, your aim is all for nothing. Aim straight and shoot the arrow. That clarifies that be intention. The law of intention. Be more intentional. Go check out my other reading, Be More Intentional. I think that's what I named it. Something about intentional. And I was using this deck as well. And dismiss thoughts that don't lead to the garden of infinite possibilities. All right. I'm at 23 minutes. Hopefully, y'all, that reading resonated with you. Some of it, all of it, a little bit of it. Hopefully, this is confirmation, affirmation, inspiration for y'all to figure out what's going on for y'all. I am Abundant Empress Tarot. Until next time, bye, y'all.